Hey everyone, so we're preparing for Plant Built in May, and we're going to do some things differently this time around from our last competition, especially me. And we've also been dealing with some injuries, and we're just starting our competition prep, so we wanted to share some of what we're doing. Derek, you can go first.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, Marcella is switching from bodybuilding to bikini, so that's a very big change. It's all new posing.
Yeah, it's just taking account of reality. I don't have good genetics for bodybuilding at all. I have a small upper body and a lot of junk in the trunk, so I might as well, you know, go with my strengths. So I'm working on that.
So she's doing a very leg and hip focused program, not so much work on the upper body. Our dietary strategy is a bit different. We're still doing flexible dieting with emphasis on whole plant foods. So very little refined processed stuff, lots of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and beans, but lower protein, which, you know, we made a step in this direction at about 2014, and we're still there. So our protein is roughly half of what it was 3 years ago on a daily basis.
About how many grams a day of protein are you having?
I'm having between 150 and 160.
And I'm having about 80, 70 to 80 it's been in the past few weeks.
We're trying to go very easy on adding lots and lots of cardio and cutting lots and lots of calories. So my first step was dropping 400 daily calories. So going from about 4,000 calories a day to about 3,600. And that's the only change I'm making right now to my training or diet.
Yeah, and for me, I'd just gone through a whole, you know, I had a baby. She's 14 months, so I had a baby 14 months ago. And through my pregnancy, I reverse dieted, so I increased my calories so that my metabolism would be roaring along when I had her, because I knew I was going to be sitting on my butt a lot, taking care of her nursing. So after that, I dieted really very gradually. It was not a hard diet at all, and got down to my pre-baby weight, and then started increasing again so that I could put on some muscle, and now I'm starting to diet again. So I was at about 1,800 calories or so, which for me is actually pretty low, but I was really happy there. I was enjoying not having to eat so much. So I've just dropped, what was it, 300?
I think you're at 19 and now you're at 16.
Okay, I was at 1,900, so now I'm at 16, so I dropped 300 calories, and really, neither one of us is doing much cardio. It's a very different scenario than our last competition. I felt like last time I was going for hour-long runs every day, pushing a stroller, and, you know, doing tons of HIIT training. This time, all I'm doing is dancing, maybe 6 hours, 7 hours a week, not even that. And I'm not doing any cardio. So this gives us a lot of room to add on later as necessary.
Exactly.
We just don't have a lot of time in our schedule with 2 kids to do a lot of cardio.
And last time we were eating much more protein, so definitely a different approach.
Yes.
We've also both been working around a lot of injuries, specifically hamstring strains. I've had mine for almost a year. So there's been a lot of smart training and careful training and rehab work integrated into our program.
Yeah, like every workout begins with, you know, 20 minutes or so of activation, mobilization, foam rolling, all that. We're really impatient with it, to be honest, but I feel like it's allowed us to keep training through. A hamstring injury kind of affects everything you do, so you need to be really careful around that, and hopefully it's been preventing us from injuring more things. So don't want to deal with any more setbacks like that.
So this is our journey. We're going to keep you guys posted as we make updates and, you know, monitor our progress. And these videos are also a reference for us in the future to look back on. So if you guys have any comments, questions, anything you'd like to see, let us know below.
And just a final thing, we shot some quick posing videos. Hopefully we'll be able to do some kind of voiceover, but that's going to require some technical education on our part. If not, just want to give a quick heads up that we've shot some posing videos, and it's going to be very much, Derek is an old pro at this, so he's pretty good at the physique posing, so I shot from behind so that you can follow through if you're interested in doing that type of competition in the future. And for me, it's really I just started learning the bikini posing routine, so I'm trying to get that down. And then the next challenge, we'll be doing it in 5-inch heels. I never wear heels, so that'll be fun. So anyway, yeah, we have a book on this subject. I'm preparing for competitions. Hopefully we'll be coming out with some more details on that in the future, you know, a second edition maybe. And so feel free to check that out or post any comments or questions you might have.